E ok ragazzi, siamo qui con il continuo di The Outer Worlds e abbiamo lasciato Lungacqua e stiamo per sbarcare su un nuovo pianeta, quindi continuiamo la storia. Ok. Sto attivando un attimo le chat, così che se scrivete qualcosa io posso leggervi. Ok, ci dovrei essere. La nostra compagna non c'è? Che fine ha fatto? Dai, che mi sono scordato. Vediamo un po'.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with data are not required every time.
Parvati. Ok. Si vede che per sbaglio l'avevo disattivata.
Can we chat?
Ok, infatti adesso ci sta. Allora, vediamo un attimino. Diario. La signora con la chiave. Devo parlare con Gladys sulla Pioniera. Perfetto. Diciamo che questo è troppo in vista.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Faccio un po' i cavoli suoi? No.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
Are you kidding?
Ma anche no.
Chief wouldn't let a couple hundred war troops in.
I just figured there's so many people.
Allora. Questi però sono interessanti.
Sometime.
Non vede nessuno? Non mi ha visto nessuno, perfetto.
What's going on here? What do you think you're doing? Oh, my mistake.
Come sono aggressive? Qua cosa c'è? Ah, qua c'è un altro po' di robetta. Non ho visto nessuno.
Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing? I don't want any trouble out of you. Careful where you smoke. Food builds up some air filtration.
Vediamo se c'è qualcos'altro di interessante. Qua c'è un carillon. Qua c'è dell'altro. Non c'è niente. Qua c'è cartuccia bit. Vediamo cos'altro posso. Questa va via, perfetto. Sì.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing this by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Dici unghiale con fagioli? Cos'è un ciunghiale? Cosa è scritto male? Cerco di mandare adesso senza la macchina. Pensavo avessi detto che avresti voluto mantenere questa nave in buone condizioni.
I absolutely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned. Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you. Okay. I don't want to waste your time or nothing.
Oh cavolo, c'avevo dietro, non l'avevo visto.
sights out, friend.
Aspettiamo che se ne vada. Sta allacciando le scarpe. Perfetto.
Hey, that's impressive.
Ok.
Hey, I saw that.
Oh oh.
What do you think you're doing? Just don't complicate my job, okay?
Chemicals all over the place. About us letting them in boxes.
Stay in the public areas and we'll get along fine. Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork for me, right?
Va bene. Diciamo che ho fregato tutto quello che potevo fregare in questo.
Right this way.
Che vuole? Vediamo se c'è qualcosa di interessante qui. Di interessante non c'è una ceppola. Livello 4, livello 10, livello 4. Questo cos'è? Kit del cacciatore, modifica per armature, kit abilità con le armi a distanza. Ah, questo è interessante. Compriamolo. Vediamo che cosa possiamo vendere di armi. Armi, ce ne abbiamo anche troppe. Direi che l'accetta la vendiamo. Poi 122. Ma questa la vendiamo. Perfetto. Questo lo vendiamo, che già ce l'abbiamo. Questo lo vendiamo pure, che già ce l'abbiamo. 44, 71 e 71. Questo lo vendiamo. Questa è tutta roba che ci serve. Ok. Vediamo cosa possiamo vendere di qua. Questo è 10, questo è un 16. Abilità invisibilità meno 5. Armi pesanti. Totale ibernazione la vendiamo. Armatura d'artificiere, questa la teniamo. Ok, io direi che basta così. Vediamo se c'è qualcos'altro. Munizioni leggere, munizioni pesanti. Queste mi servono. Cellula energetica. Ok, questo l'abbiamo comprato pure. Direi che siamo a posto così.
Identification, please.
Che faccio? Mostro documento di Atorn. Mi chiamo Azra, è la prima volta che vengo qui. Oddio. Però se mi conosce qualcuno. Facciamo così, va.
You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Ecco.
I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
È stato segnalato dal consiglio. L'aeronave sarà posta sotto sequestro fino a nuovo ordine.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantine commode. Can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what
Ma chi se ne?
this here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
No, non va il caso.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Cioè?
Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute. Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Of course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there anything else I can help you with? Depends. You'll find her and the rest can go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Are you pulling my leg? Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. I haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd
speranza.
been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Ok.
Glad to help. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junwei might have an errand.
Quindi c'è un po' di lavoretti da fare, insomma, va.
You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. It's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sunlight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Ok, basta così.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. This really must be your first time here. There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks. We sure as shit ain't about to do that. Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. You push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Ok.
Sure thing. You seeing you.
Ok, è stato molto utile. Allora, abbiamo un po' di punti da mettere. Io opterei per perfetto. Mettiamo qua persuasione. Mi si è slittata la lingua. Furtività, hacking, scassinamento. Altri due punticini qua. Tecnologia, comando, ispirazione, terminazione, mischia una mano, pistole, schivata a blocco. Mettiamo 3 punti qua, giusto per gradire. Ok, diario, c'è un sacco di missioni. Ok, bene. Questi?
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Ok.
Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless. There's been a whole heap of good advertisements lately. Sometimes I tune in just for those.
Va bene. Il comandante. Che c'è interessante? Ceppola.
Carry on.
Oh, banco da lavoro. Perfetto. Così. Ripariamo tutto. Prima di tutto. E dopodiché manipoliamo un po' di robetta. Hacking più 7. Difensive. Siamo a 14 pure questo. No, ho finito il cash. Questo non c'è nulla, neanche qui. Idem con patate. Ah, ma qua abbiamo un altro voce precisione. 53.
Weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland.
Cartuccia bit.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first. Then he was close. Said his name was Grant?
Grant?
What do you think you're doing?
Ecco qua.
Just don't make more paper. All right?
Allora, andiamo a parlare con sti tizi. Di qua cosa c'è? Sti sbarrato. Questo è aperto.
This is Housing on News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking
The
close
board would
at
like to
your
remind spacers and other travelers that
Notizie dal Cione. Il circo mediatico circonda i clown di Circensis. Attesa polemica, bla bla bla.
Memories of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Maya. Anarchists live as one with the animals.
Rubacuore di video bacca.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing leaves the planet and threatens our resources.
Cartuccia bit.
This has been Halcyon News.
Poi ci sta anello con gioiello, munizioni pesanti. Che riposa e vai. Tanto stanno a dormire, no?